This conservative motion for our nations ignores the important duty to consult and the need to work together and reach consent from the real rights and title holders in the territory that these proposed projects go through along the BC's North Coast, Central Coast, and Haida Nation. It's really important that we remind Parliament and Canadians about Canada's legal obligations with First Nations, which means that the government, must work with us and consult on a nation-to-nation basis, government to government, to seek consent when it comes to major projects in our territories. So what that means is when Canada implements legislation like the Building Canada Act, that the government of Canada must uphold the honor of the Crown and its obligations to First Nations under Section 35 of the Constitution Act and the United Nations Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous People. And that can't be sidestepped, and so we need to be in the room, we need to be talking government to government. So today we are calling on all the MPs to stand with the coastal First Nations to uphold the Oil Tanker Moratorium Act and protect our coast, our coastal economy, our way of life from the catastrophic risks of an oil spill. The North Coast and Haida Nation is not just the source of our current economic livelihoods, but it's our home, it's our responsibility to look after our territories for current and future generations of coastal nations, but of all people who live in our territory, and so that all Canadians and British Columbians and people from around the world could come and visit and enjoy the bounty and the beauty of the place that we call home. It's important for our food security. Salmon is key to our way of being, to our history, to our sustenance. And we must recognize that these projects continue to add risks to our self-sufficiency and our food security. And a lot of these conversations talk about putting food on the table in terms of jobs and dollars, but literally we survive off of what the ocean provides. So protecting the coast means also protecting thousands of jobs and hundreds of businesses and billions of dollars in economic value. Our coastal economy contributes over $3 billion every year and is continuing to grow, and employs up to 30% of the people on the North Coast. So the tanker ban staying fully intact is foundational to protecting the coast and our growing the sustainable economy that we've been working hard together to build up over the last 30 years. And I think to understand that a little more, that means keeping the pipeline and any oil tanker traffic out of these waters, especially the Hecate Strait, which is very shallow. It's Environment Canada has it listed as the 4th most dangerous body of water in the world. Waves, swells can reach 10 to 20 meters, and we need everyone to understand the geography, the area, and the risks that this pipelines pose. And we have never supported the pipelines or the tanker traffic, and they're not part of our vision for a healthy, sustainable, economically diverse economy on the North Coast, Central Coast, and Haida Nation.